DNA 3 take 1.
You know, I was just telling these guys behind the scenes that I wish I was you watching this content because it's so good. And I don't say that with pride. I say that with an understanding that by the time I was a 24 or a 21-year-old or even an 18-year-old or a 27-year-old, I was really winging it in life. There were not that many people who could come in front of the camera. Forget that many. There's no avenues where people could come and share this kind of information directly to me in a way that I can take and learn. So Yani, I hope you are really enjoying this CTA because we've not even started. We're the tuko mwanzo. DNA, thank you for your vulnerability. Thank you for your openness. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for sharing your life experience. Tuendele. C-.
C-. Karengata Academy. Maze tume...
First of all, I went there. You know, I've gigged across this country. I've even gigged at Karengata.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. But bro, fanya vitu. We mentioned Tony Maura, nimesema wa. I know Patrizi. Patrizi, I've known him for a while. Some days of the week, we don't like each other. But I have maximum respect for him.
Now, as business partners with Tony.
You, Tony, and Shani.
Me, Tony, Shani, and a guy called David Kuria.
And Kuria.
Bruh.
Yeah.
One day nitafanya city yangu.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So shout to the crew. I know them all. Kuria is married to
Not David Kuria. Fred Kuria. Did I say David Kuria?
Yeah.
No, not David Kuria.
I meant Fred Kuria. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kuria pole.
Yeah. Sawa. So mi nimefanya form 4. Nimefanya ma guesswork. Wasana fanya titration, lubrication. Nashindo hizi ni nini. These guys are just mixing colors in the lab like I knew nothing about what was going on. Nimechimba exam, nimepata C-. I went home, my parents were disappointed. I couldn't care less. Like who was saying, I was just floating. And then my parents asked me, so sasa unadai aje, utadu nini? And then someone snuck the idea, I think it was my mom, would you repeat so you can get a better grade? Again, like I'm saying, I didn't have any. Nini nikasema, fine, sure, why not?
Same school?
Same school. So now I go back to Karengata. I'm with the guys who were in Form 3 when I was in Form 4, niko class moja now. Kina Josie, kina Moha. Man, it was insanity. Sasa hapo bro, mi nime rip the brakes off, tuende. Sasa ni pombe, mafegi.
For real?
Hey.
Bro, I thought now you're going back but you're going to be like, okay, this time
the first few days I tried, I was like, I'm going to do better. But nilifika tu shule, default settings ikakikin. The standard 4 nili tap out, hiyo kitu haikuwa change. I like tapped out like whatever. So
were you embarrassed going back?
A little bit, but I didn't really have an option in my mind of what else I could do.
Oh, at this time, identity zero.
Zero. Mi na float too.
Dreams
ni napenda mziki, napenda fashion, napenda art, napenda hizi vitu, but I don't have a framework for turning any of these things into anything. Bro. And my parents are also very education oriented. Yes. Generation yao ni ile ya soma upate kazi de. My dad is hoping atanipiga ma link up niingie maybe Central Bank where he used to work or this or that.
Your dad worked at Central Bank?
Yes, he did. He was in exchange control. So back in the day, you couldn't just go to the Forex and buy dollars. Foreign currencies were highly regulated. So my dad was... he was really good at that. Yeah, so I went back to Form 4, blew through the year, same old jokes, nothing. Tukafanya exam. Nikaenda kuchukua grades, bro. Niliingia ofisi ya Dr. Kabide Maze. Him is there, the English teacher is there. Now I've just, like, nimetoka home, nimepewa fare, nimepanda mat. I'm hoping I have a good grade. Yani, I didn't work for anything. I'm hoping. But like they say, hope is not a strategy. In a strategy. Bro, nimeenda, nimepewa slip. Mse amejam, amenipa ikiwa upside down. Ile, tennis. Akanipea. This English teacher, old man, he really liked me. He saw a lot in me. But I couldn't see anything in myself. Akanipea slip nikapindua. C- tena, bro. Sasa napiga hesabu ya, hii game sasa iko aje. But hapa tuko na maboys bado. So with kina Moha and all these guys are saying, sasa tuende, tupige kitei. So we walk to Hoodie, we go, we buy some alcohol, tunakunywa.
Mutura.
you know, now it's vibes like yeah saa tumetoka prison, hey all this hype. Tuko maji kasafari ken kameingia, so we are hype. Mnaingia mat, we're in the mat, we are drinking, we are smoking, whatever. Tunafika tao, so tukifika tao sasa wasa wanaanza kutawanyika. Now everyone is starting to do their thing, everybody is starting to go to their homes. So now it's me and my ulevi and my second C minus. Sasa naanza kupanga movie. How do I get my parents to not go crazy about this? And in my stupid head nikasema, I'll just create a scenario. This is just like in ufala tunafanya. So I drink. The other guys were with, kila msa ameishia, sasa mimi nimebaki peke yangu maze. Like damn, now what am I going to do? How will I go home with this disgrace of a grade? So I drink, and then I go to Uchumi, Uchumi Hyper on Ngong Road.
Power sandwich.
Yes. Strangely enough, now my office is in the building behind that. And then I'm there, I buy my last pombe, and then I say, you know what? I'm going to create drama. This is very evil, eh? I'm going to create drama so that my parents are worried about me instead of thinking about the grade. So nakunywa. Then I look for this guy in the parking lot. Sasa nimemaliza do. Then I just created an emergency. Excuse me, I need to talk to my parents. What? I need to talk to my parents for them to come and pick me up. This guy is looking at me suspiciously. Alafu anaona pia niko pombe kidogo, but he chose to trust me. So I called my dad. Amemaze sijui niko hapo Uchumi, this. My dad comes all the way from Ngong. Imagine maze. But my dad is like Buddha. He's Zen. My dad is
like Buddha.
Yeah, he's like Buddha, like Buddha, the god with a key stomach. Like, msana kwanga tu hapo centered. So he comes, and then he picks me up, and
nuka pombe.
Of course nanuka pombe bana. Na sayo nime create chaos yenye it makes sense. But my dad is not that guy who will tell you, I know you are playing me. He'll let you talk yourself into your lies and into your nonsense. Sana kwambia tu kitu simple na kuachia hapo. So I had to eventually tell them, of course, this is the grade I got. My embarrassment zikakuja, it's whatever. But now me niko hii mode, yeah, I don't care about anything at all. I have no direction really, and I'm just going with the waves. Sasa ni hype ya mziki, hype ya my boys. So now sasa niko Ngong mtani, but now I'm a big guy. See, I'm 18 now.
Dude, just put yourself in your parents' shoes. What are they thinking?
Getting a phone call from a stranger in the night to come and pick your son. It's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible. Na nilikuwa nimeanza kuwasumbua before, because like the first time I went out was maybe in Form 3. Bado tu sasa Karengata nimeanza kujua mambo. I went for a Super Soul, bro. Oh man. And I think I had 300 bob. So tulienda, and there was beats of the season during the day then.
Super
Soul at night. But the way I look, hawezi nikubali niingie Super Soul. So unaingia beats of the season. Beats ikienda kuisha, wasona pita kani, unaenda kwa parking, unajifix kani. So kaso tatu kangu mazini mebaye safari ken tumezipiga. Then now from there, it's just stealing beers through the night. So tuko kani, hakuna masimu sa hiyo. Sina simu ama nini. So niko carnival, just mtu akizubaa kwa counter, unapita na bia yake, hivyo, just drinking. All I had was that maybe 20 bob ya kufika home asubuhi, 50 bob or something like that. Asubuhi kutoka carnival napanda basi nikaenda home. That's the first time I hit the club, like for real. I was maybe 16. Niliingia kwa nyumba maze. I went to my parents' bedroom. I found my mom on the bed. Amefungua macho hivi. Like she had not slept at all. Akishindo kijana ako wapi. So I'd started going bad, I could say. So nikamaliza Form 4 na hizo ndio tabia. Now it's just trying to get some drinks, trying to smoke, trying to make music, trying to do just, anything I can, creative work. Just to express that creativity. Kuna kitu ina bubble ndani yako, but haujui ufanye nini nayo. You love these songs, you love writing these raps, but utadu nini nayo.
By the time you're 18, Kenyan music has started.
By the time I was 18, who was popping off? I think Hardstone, early days, Kalamashaka maybe.
Are you listening to that?
Of course. I didn't like Hardstone, but I liked Ted Josiah. His production was insane. clean. Clean. Shout to Ted Josiah. That's the guy considered my mentor. The day he offered me a job, I refused to take the job. Nikajua, okay. I'm good enough for this guy to offer me a job. Let's go.
What?
Yeah.
Ted offered you a job?
Yeah. When Waire blew up as an artist, and now they needed an in-house producer, Ted offered me that job.
As a producer?
Meaning Z.
Okay, bro, naruka hii story. What?
But tutafika hapo. Hiyo ni preview.
Yeah. You're a producer?
Bro, are you kidding me?
Unata kwa intro yako, mi sikusema producer.
Bro, I'm better at beats and rapping, bro. Beats? Meaning Z mbaya. Mbaya. Sijui naweza sema kama beat gani nimemake. So maybe the stuff that I've made that was successful was co-production. Like Fimbo Chapa. That's Visita and me.
What?
Hey bro, beats, achana mimi. I got you. But so turudi hapo nyuma kidogo, DJ Rewind. So nimemaliza form 4, mara ya pili, C- ya pili, niko chilling, hanging, sina vile nafanya. I don't really have a path. But it hit me hard that I'm not doing the right thing. And I just kind of became, I don't know, something happened and I started to appreciate my parents' struggle to do things for me. So sasa wakanifanyia hizi vitu za computer courses, driving school. I took those things very seriously. Then my parents again, of course, wameshikana wamesema, you know what, you didn't get good grades, but you should still go to university so you can do a bridging course and all this. So I took a bridging course in town in some college. I was very serious about it.
What are you studying?
Business management. But for me, those things are easy. Like I understand systems. That I guess I inherited from my dad, which is why he was good at exchange control at the bank. I see all the pieces of the puzzle and how the lines come together. I call it a zoom out factor. Guys get lost in the details. Mi naezanga kutoka nje nione, okay, so ukieka umse na hii software na hii kitu, itakuwa kitu. So I finished form 4, I'm hanging around, nothing really much going on. I started to mess around with DJing.
Tell me the year now.
This is the first time I did KCSE was 99. Nika repeat, then 2000 nikafanya tena. Then now I'm out in these streets in 2001.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2001, I am...
The new millennium.
Yeah, new millennium. There was this hype about the world will end. Sijui nini. So God, atuchezea akili online, bro. The world will end at midnight, 1999.
Wase wanunue new technology. Sales pitch, imagine.
Bro, ni marketing.
Guys are cold. Advertising will maliza people.
Bro, we are consumers. They don't even refer to us as humans anymore.
Yeah.
Consumers, users. It's insane. Matrix 1 again, when they eventually turned all the people into a battery cell. That's what we are.
So, in
a roundabout way.
And just because you've brought that up, I don't call this channel Cleaning the Airwaves because I ran out of names. Because I understood years ago in 2008 that everything is indoctrination. You don't wear the t-shirt you're wearing because you like it. Somebody made you like that.
Somebody entered here.
You didn't wake up today and decided, oh, I like blue. It's insane how the smallest things are happening. And we've seen it happening right now, the whole revolution to big bums.
BBLs.
Yes. Let's give it all up to Kim Kardashian.
It's business.
It's all marketing.
Ni biz.
You get?
Ni biz.
So I say that to say, to counter the negativity, and not for content. Content is such a tiny part, but for agenda.
Yes.
That's why I started this channel.
Thank you, bro. That is a noble cause. And you figured out a bunch of stuff. That's why, like I was so excited to do this interview because, you know, these things, authenticity hawezi fake. Kitu real ni kitu real.
Yep.
Na wasa wataijua. You don't need to tell them.
Yep.
They just know.
It's a language on its own.
Authenticity is a language.
Yep.
Shout, bro. You're normal. And so after high school, I'm floating around. I start to do this business course. I take it very seriously. Ndio ni bridge sasa niende university. Well and good. All the same, I'm still the creative guy. But at this time, I'm nursing this hangover of, man, I messed up at school. I should be serious. So I do all the basics. I ace that. And then now I do well enough so that I can go and do a pre-university course at African Nazarene University in Rongai. Shout to my Nazarene peoples. Gandize in the building. Kwa hivyo, nikaenda Nazarene kufanya PUP. I was a pup.